The Tigers now up to 14. So with 7 overs to go, they require 58 runs for victory. Daunting task for the Tigers.
Play's ready. Play beats Trevor.
Trevor Lindsay to continue the attack for the Spirit.
What a famous name, Lindsay, in South African circles. Carl, very good wicket-keeper against Bill Laurie's team, 4-0 when they beat the Australians, and I think he made 100 in every test match almost.
Third ball.
And his father was a test player before him.
The third ball they have to run here, the Tassie Tigers. Start running, and they'll make it easy. Trying to say there's a fair bit of outswing there.
We're talking about bowling actions. Trevor Lindsay's, we mentioned before that he's actually reminded us of various people, but just by comparison, watch his head. It stays very, very still. And not only that, he's quite a strong chap, but uses all his body.
Last ball, thanks, Trevor.
Tell you what, if he had a bit of an extended run to use, of course you've got restricted run-ups indoors, but if he was allowed run in off any sort of a distance, I'd expect this fella to bowl quite quickly.
2 over. Batters change in,
That's
please.
the end of the over. After 10 overs now, the Tassie Tigers are 21.
10 overs, 21, clawing their way back. And it's still a long way to go. 51 from 6 overs. Evans on strike. His batting partner is Leon Skeggs. And Mark Hullett to take up the attack for the Spirit.
Playbees, Mark.
Well, the greatest bowlers in the world, just going on about technique, Warne and McGrath, their heads are absolutely still when they come in to deliver the ball.
2.
And they're focused on the line and on the length.
One of the really important things in bowling is still head, but the thing that gives you is your eyes stay level the whole way through. You should be able to bowl a cricket ball without your head moving at all, and everything happens around your head and your eyes stay level all the way through the delivery. And if that happens, that means your balance is right. If your balance is right and your eyes are still and steady, you're giving yourself some chance of, on a continuous basis, bowling the ball where you want to. Your control should be there. Bad control is a product of bad balance.
1.
Concentration plays a part as well, but if your balance is out, it's just too hard.
And getting the right field from your captain. I often had that problem myself. Never got the right field from him. I often got many runs hit off my bowling. So that's one of the reasons why I thought I was giving a little bit of injustice the way I bowled. Anyway, there's a couple more runs there for the Tassie Tigers.
Last ball, thanks, Mark.
But they're good points, Cole. And if you don't have, it's just like a stance in batting. If you don't have a right stance in bowling and delivery point, you're not going to deliver the ball properly. And nearly a run out there.
2 over.
And that's the end of the over. 11 overs. Tassie Tigers are 32.
And Neil Hansey to bowl his second over. The final for this partnership. It's been a pretty good effort by Leon Skeggs and Shane Evans for the Tigers.
Test played by Neil Hansey.
Wide.
Another wide. Well, it's just one area
3 ball.
we noticed in the World Cup. And one area in the World Cup, they just didn't bowl as many wides and no balls when they played at international level compared to this level.
Safe.
He's going to have a look at it to the video umpire. It's close, Carl. Talk us through it.
It's dead ball, watch the score.
not close. He's in.
Not out.
Anyway, he's not out. It's tending to take a bit of time, some of this video replaying, mind you. We've had to call for the video referee, video umpire quite a few times. And
Played ready.
as in other sports, the one thing that has been noted, cricket and football, that does take time waiting for these decisions. It's good to get the right one.
Caught behind and a great catch too. Oh, Lindsay, keeping like your namesake. Fantastic catch behind. Just a feather.
Played ready, please.
He'd want to have caught it because he missed the stumping.
Jeez, you're a harsh man, Carl.
Played ready.
You really are.
Babies kneel. One.
Something in this game I just quite can't seem to fathom. And they just hit the ball a foot and they still get a single. And the fieldsman's only about 3 metres away.
Last ball,
they're not out of this, Tassie. They've still got a chance here.
I was just thinking that. Less than 40 required now to win.
Sides.
They're in front here on the skins in this third skin.
Over. New batters, please.
And that's the end of the 12th over. The Tasmanian Tigers are 36.
14 for the final partnership of Asman and Donaldson. They need 22 from these remaining 2 overs. And the penultimate over to be bowled by Mark Trebell.
Babies, Mark.
22 runs required.
Oh, a little flick back there.
Well, that could have been disaster for Tasmania. They got away with it. And a real good over. They're not out of this. They just cannot afford to lose another wicket, and there's a wide. So they're 3 runs. Of course, it's the last over of a partnership where not only do you suffer that 2-run penalty, you have to bowl an extra ball as well if the batting team claim it.
Wow, got up and under that.
3.
And hit the side net. So it's 2. The side net plus the single is 3 runs. So they're getting there. It's getting close.
Big Mick needs to get most of the strike from here on in.
Humpty, as he's affectionately known.
2.
We've got the 58. We've got a ball game here, ladies and gentlemen.
Haven't we just? Well, we'd have to all put up our hands and say we'd written Tasmania off more than one occasion in this match already, but
no ball.
No ball. Another 2 runs. And Tasmania are no longer out of it.
Well, he couldn't believe it there. The front foot again. Even pleaded there. Took his cap off to the umpire. Trebsy. Oh, and he made it there. Whoa, that was very lucky. And that's after the 15th over. Tasmania Tigers only need 11 more runs to win. They're on 61.
So the equation for the Tassie Tigers, 11 from the final over. Michael Asman and Ben Donaldson have certainly done very well. And Michael Peake, 2 for -5.
Played ready.
And 1 for 13 with the bat. He's had a good match.
Ladies, Michael.
Contender for man of the match, and he's about to bowl the final over at the Tassie Tigers innings.
2 more. 9 more runs required. They just can't afford to make a mistake, Carl. If they get out to a silly run out, they're gone.
And neither can West Australia, because a wide or a no ball's 2 runs plus an extra ball. That'd be a catastrophe.
With the Tigers get up, our mate, Big Mick Asman, he's got to be a candidate for man of the match.
Well, he walks it in.
Oh, wow.
Out.
He's just made a namesake of himself. Backed away, and it's hit him.
That might be it for Tasmania.
And there could be a rethink on man of the match because Peake's picked up his 3rd wicket.
Well, what a pity for
Ready.
Tasmania, particularly this last partnership between Michael
Ladies,
Ashman and
Michael.
Ben Donaldson.
3-4s can win it. There's 6 of them. There's 6 of them. +1
6
makes
runs,
7. Brilliant
+1.
shot.
That changes things a bit.
Oh, he's back in the name for the man of the match again, is he?
Tell you what, hasn't this been a game of cricket? We've
2
had
balls
everything
remaining.
in this game. In the last over,
Don't bowl a no ball or a wide now.
2 balls to come.
1.
So 4 runs for a
Last
tie,
ball links, Michael.
or goes to the big hit down the ground.
He hits a 4 and they run 1. They've won the game.
Well, it's like the Michael Bevan situation at the SCG.
It certainly is.
What a game. Fantastic fight back by the Tassie Tigers.
And the bowler, a wide or a no ball. What would that do?
Oh, he's been brilliantly caught.
caught.
Oh, can you believe that?
And game.
Looked like 6.
That's what indoor cricket's all about.
Oh, the skipper took the catch.
What an absolute screamer. He's jumped down the wicket, hit it right in the middle and taken a blinder to end the match, and Tasmania have been knocked over.
Have a look at that again if we can, because that was going at 1 million miles an hour. Look at this smash.
You can't ask any more from Michael Ashman. He had to hit a boundary one way or the other. It was in the air, and
That tells the story.
Adrian O'Connor, he was hovering, he leapt high over his head and brought in a screamer, which finished off Tasmania. What a finish.
So those couple of wickets falling in that final over, the Tigers scoring 62, but it went all the way to the last ball after a very poor start. Bannister and Harris, in fact, -3 for the opening partnership. Peters and Copper added 13. Skeggs and Evans turned it round with that partnership of 26 and then 26 by the final pair. But it wasn't enough. The Spirit home by 9 runs. And let's go down and enjoy Trevor Mulcahy with our man of the match. And I'm not sure, take a pick out of a couple of those Spirit players, but I think he might have gone for Neil Hansey.
Some of the other guys in the team certainly helped you through there at the end.
Yeah, it was a good team effort at the end. We really were under the pump, and the boys fought hard for winning the last few overs. It was hard work.
Well done. Thanks, Simon.
No worries, thank you.
So let's have a look at that WA Spirit innings. Matthews and Hansey with 21 for the opening partnership, then Lindsay and Peake adding 16. Rudram and Hullett, conservative but safe, and as it turned out, a pretty vital partnership of 23 and 11 for the skipper and Mark Trebell. So the WA Spirit home by 9 in a thriller against the Tassie Tigers. For the time being, that's all from the Toombul Indoor Sports.